Hey everybody, Ryouseiken here with a channel update per se. Actually, it's more of a question and reminder to all my subscribers. Which, by the way, thank you if you have subscribed to me over the past month. I haven't taken the time to properly go to your channel and say, thanks for subbing and all that. I have a lot of videos to do, a lot of videos I've been working on. I'm also working on my Halloween special, which is still going to be a surprise. Oh yeah, I have a Halloween special. I haven't really told anybody about it, but, you'll see when it comes. It's going to be, hopefully, a two-player sort of deal with me and Michael DJ54, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Now, on to the actual question that I have, which is a bit of a concern for me, but mostly because... hold on. But mostly because I've been concerned that maybe the way I've been doing things is a bit of a turnoff to people. Like, on an average, I put up about 10 or 12 videos per day, give or take one or two, and I have a total of 6 projects on my little list there, which is Dead Rising 2, Borderlands, which I'm going to be starting this Tuesday, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team, Final Fantasy V Advance, Breath of Fire 2, and 3D Balls, which is more of a side project, which I'm starting to regret, with Michael DJ54. So make sure you check that out. There's no time schedule for that. We just do it when we want to do it. But my question to you guys is, do you think I'm doing too many games? Do you think I'm posting too many videos? The reason I asked this is because a friend brought up a good point. He was watching I believe my Breath of Fire 2 videos, and then the moment I put the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon videos up, he's like, oh, overload. Stop going so fast. I can hardly keep up. And I'm like, am I going too fast? Really, I don't see a real concern over the fact that I'm doing multiple games, because think about this. If I stick with one game and one game only for my channel, that could take quite a long time. I mean, I could be taking... If it was a console game, I'd only have about 4 or 5 days a week. 4 or 5 days a week, a few hours per day, so... The reason I do multiple games is because I want to give my viewers something different if they don't like what they see. So if they don't prefer like zombie apocalypse style games like Dead Rising 2, I have, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, which is more of a kid-oriented game, even though I swear like a sailor in that game. And if somebody's not into Pokemon, I have like Final Fantasy V Advance. If nobody's into Final Fantasy, I have Breath of Fire 2. Basically, this gives people a lot of options if they prefer if they don't like a particular playthrough or would rather see something different besides one of the games I'm doing. And 2 is because it keeps my mind kind of focused, I mean, I could get tired really quickly if I just stick with one game over the course of a few weeks. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. And doing multiple games kind of keeps my eyes on the prize, per se. It keeps my attention going. And I just like playing a lot of video games in general. So I'd rather not leash myself to one game like per month or per 2 weeks. I'd rather do multiple games, which might take me a bit longer, but at least there's going to be a variety of content. I'm not sure if I'm babbling or if I'm not making sense, but basically I want to give you guys a variety. There we go. But if you think I'm biting off more than I can chew, which I don't feel I am because I'm balancing everything well, then just say so in this video, and I'll take your criticism and comments to heart. I still want to do my own thing and do what I feel is best for me, but I will definitely take what you guys say to heart. Same goes if you think I'm posting too many videos. I mean, if you look at, say, Darkside Phil, which is kind of like the main person that I watch here on YouTube besides SSOHPKC or Seamus, if you guys don't know him. They post multiple videos per day. DSP can do as many as like 12 or 15 or 18 videos per day, and I can understand that because he has a huge fan base. So they want more and more and more footage, and his commentary is very solid. As opposed to me, who's doing approximately maybe the same amount of videos he was doing back in like 2009, and my commentary isn't that solid yet. I think I'm getting better, but that's another concern of mine. I don't know if the quality of my commentary is draining because I'm doing so many games, or I'm taking so many hours on each game, or I don't know, but it's something I'll have to work on. But yeah, I don't see a particular problem with me doing like a dozen videos per day. I don't have as big a fan base as him yet, but you know, I really like getting that footage out there. The more footage I have, the more stuff you have to watch from me. And the more stuff you have to watch from me, the more you'll maybe begin to like me, begin to like my videos, or begin to like my videos even more and want to subscribe to me. That's my goal, and that's why I post so many videos up, is because I don't want to spend like... because I don't want to just put like 1 or 2 videos up a day with decent commentary. I want to put up multiple videos per day with decent commentary. You get what I mean? So I don't think I'm going to slow down on how many videos I do, but if that's a concern for a majority, maybe I'll slow down a little bit. But overall, I feel I'm doing okay in terms of the amount of videos that I do. It's just the quality that personally concerns me, but I'm working on that. So I think I covered all my bases in terms of concerns of mine, which is to recap the amount of videos I put up and the amount of games that I do. I think I covered all my bases. If you have any criticism for me, please post in the comments below. Now to the reminders, which are particularly important for people who subscribe to me. I have a Twitter page, which is on my channel profile description somewhere down there, I think. And I have a link to my Twitter account. It's the same name as this account here, which is Ryouseiken. If you have a Twitter, please consider following me, because I use Twitter a lot now to update you guys on what I'm doing, what I have going in my mind, and just other things that are going on in my life. So I would highly suggest that you guys check out my Twitter page, follow if you can. I also have a blogspot page, though my computer is off so I can't get the exact description. I'll link it to you guys. I'll link you guys to it down in the channel description along with my Twitter page. Basically, it's kind of a review page that me and Michael made, which is to review like games, movies. He actually did a review on, I think, a series of movies. I can't remember on the top of my head. But if you want to, follow on that as well, because I'm going to be doing my Alpha Protocol game review on there soon enough. And who knows, maybe you guys will enjoy the various written and video reviews that we do. Let me see what I have on time here. Oh, 9 minutes. Not bad. So the last thing I kind of want to bring up is, for my fellow subscribers out there, this is not me begging, this is not me telling you guys to do it. It's just me like genuinely asking if you know anybody, like any friends that might be interested in my videos, interested in multiple playthroughs. Like, maybe if you can redirect them my direction, or show them my page and see what they think, and just basically get the word out in general, because I'm going to be doing this a long time. I really enjoy doing playthroughs, even though my commentary isn't as great as it can be, and maybe my grammar isn't as amazing as it should be. You know, I really take a lot of pride and a lot of joy in what I do. And I would really like this page to expand. I really would like it to become something a lot of people get into. I think I do a pretty good job in terms of entertainment and constructive purposes. I mean, for games that I've played before, yeah, you're going to get some tips and get some suggestions on my part. I think I do pretty good whether I'm doing a blind playthrough or not, and I think you guys would really enjoy. So subscribe if you are not a subscriber yet. If you're subscribed to me but you know people who might be interested, feel free to show them this page. Try to help me expand and make everything even bigger, you know? I definitely want to eventually get up to that point where, I know this is kind of selfish or maybe kind of ambitious, but I definitely want to get up there in terms of my fan base. And, you know, the more fans I get, the more pumped I get. The more pumped I get, the better the videos become. I'm not saying that I don't give 110%, I just, you know, it would be nice to start to get up to like 200, 250, 300. I'm sure I'll get there with time, and I'll continue to work hard to try to work my way up there myself. But if you know anybody, or if you're a newcomer to my channel, feel free to check it out. Feel free to let your friends know. I definitely want this to make a long time thing, and I think the thing that makes me very unique and stand alone from other people is that I really like to listen to my viewers, and I like to take like requests, I like to take suggestions. I think that's something that really kind of makes me unique and stand out from others, which is, you know, all of these big time LPers or playthrough makers, they kind of just do their own thing, which isn't bad whatsoever. I mean, everything that they do is good. Like Tassadoshi on YouTube has his friends, his fiance and her brother. The Cold One has a lot of humor. H.C. Bailey is huge. I mean, huge in my opinion. I mean, he does a lot of great stuff, and you know, he does a lot of the Final Fantasy games. DSP has wickedly awesome humor. And you know, they each have a quality and each have a trait that makes them unique and stand alone from everybody else. I think what makes me stand out is the fact that I like to really get you guys involved and do games that you guys are interested in. And sorry, my throat is kind of dry, so I'm going to be cracking up a bit, but that's essentially kind of like my thing. I like to bring you guys in. I like to be like, okay, is there a particular game that you'd like to see me do? Is there a game that I should be on the lookout for? In fact, to throw out a few examples, there's a YouTube member called Tekken Center, which, after I played the first Uncharted game, he was like, dude, you should play Uncharted 2. If you really loved this game, you would really love it. Uncharted 1 was one of my favorite playthroughs from you so far, and I would really like to see you play Uncharted 2 sometime. And you know what? I put Uncharted 2 on my GameFly list, I got it, and I played it from beginning to end, and I really enjoyed it. And he even said that it was one of his favorite playthroughs from me so far, so... Another good example is Breath of Fire 2, which is a request from one of my best friends. So, I am totally okay with people giving me requests and everything. In fact, I might do a video later basically telling you guys which systems I'd be able to take requests on, as well as suggestions on future games I should try and get. So, there you go. I think I've dragged this long... Oh yeah, I'm almost out of time. I think I've dragged this along more than enough. Thank you all for listening. I'm sorry if I came across as a bit selfish or a bit ambitious or a bit begging. But that was not my intentions whatsoever, and I apologize if I came across that way. Make sure to continue looking out for my videos. There's still a bunch more on the way. Borderlands starts this Tuesday. Dead Rising 2 continues this Monday. There's going to be more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon footage today, or tonight. And that's about it. So, I'm Ryouseiken. Hope you guys followed through on this ridiculously long video, which should have been like half the time, half as long as it is right now. And I will see you guys later. Happy gaming.